War. Here it is, boys and girls. It is the Lego Super Mario The Mighty Bowser set in all its big box glory. 71411 is the number, 2,807 pieces, 18 plus. It's going to get very, very blue in this building a set. I managed to get this lovely set right here because my fiance Viv, who's very lovely, she bought me this for Christmas. And I have been looking forward to building this, and now's the opportunity for me to build this set. The interesting thing about this set is a puppetry set of some kind, and you can do all these different actions. Big articulation, shooting, gob, moving around. This is how big the beast is, 30 centimeters tall, the size of a ruler, if I remember correctly. I want to be able to enjoy building this Lego Bowser set, so rather than doing it in one sitting, I am going to do it over multiple sittings, over multiple days. I don't know how many days that's going to take to complete this set, but I will have this stopwatch in hand so we all know at the end how long it's taken me to build the Mighty Bowser. So enough flapping my gums, wasting time, let's get straight into it. Let's start the clock. Alright, let's get this going. How do I open this box? 2, 3. What treasures are inside? We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 numbered bags and 1 unnumbered bag for the base. And we also have this big chunky folder which I presume contains the instructions. There it is, the Mighty Bowser book. Multiple pages. Okay, this seems pretty simple enough. Let's see, 343 pages or so. So that's going to take a little while. So starting on the first section, bags 1 to 4 equals the base. Everything else, it's the Big Daddy himself. Bag 1. Hey look, it's a orange brick separator. You must expect me to fail multiple times. Well, so far seems to be all okay. Hopefully these bits have been attached properly, and let's see what's coming up. Ooh! Pow! I don't remember seeing a pow in any of the Mighty Bowser promotion material, but it's quite possible. So then, okay, that goes in here, like that. And then this will go in here. Like that. And that's it. So, bag 1 complete. Bag 2. And this bit's proving to be a bit fiddly. These little bits in bag 2. Building up the base. Oh, I like these slidey bits because this should be able to just slide right in. Like that. And there's a little barcode thing there. But what's it for? Who knows? And now what we're going to do is we're going to cover all this ugly inside Lego bits with these flat bits to create a solid platform. And we still got this. Pretty neat. Oh no, I've missed a bit. I forgot to put these on. Yeah. Oh. It's not a good start. It goes these bits. Yeah, there we go. That's sorted out. Put this in here. There we go. Bag 2 done with this one piece, which is acceptable. Bag 3. Some of the time-consuming bits is trying to find all the right pieces in advance before actually putting it into place. But once found, it's a case of very quickly slapping it into place. What is this? What is this? Patterns? Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh, that's one. Why don't I have 3 hands? There you go. Wait, how's that supposed to go? Right. And then check it again. Yep. Yep. Got it. Alright, that's the left side done. Let's do the right. I'm starting to wonder if one of the reasons why this is an 18 plus set, 18 years and above, is because children don't want to do these fiddly things. I mean, I'm 40 years old and I don't want to do this fiddly thing, if I'm honest. Right, that's both sides done, and that's leaving me with this one spare bit. That's fine. Bag 4. Whoa, check this out. Huge flame with a thing on it with a bit of a number sprue. And check out that logo. Very nice. Time to build a second one of these. There's number 2. And then, let's see, according to this, there you go, one here. There. And I think this one has enough of a gap to go over the POW, making this a secret compartment. There we go. Nice and solid. One little detail I wanted to bring up was how cool these little spikes around the edge of the base. Look, there's a nice little touch. So that's the base ready for our mighty Bowser. Let the Bowser begin. Hey, what are you doing? Cut that out. Stop it. I need those pieces for Bowser. All right? You gonna be a good boy? Good. Hey, I said no. What did I say, Pom-Pom? Look, no, stop that. What are you doing? No, don't. No, give that back. Give it. Okay, this is looking a little bit tricky technic for me. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so now that's made, we need to thread this into here. Let's give this a try. So we're just going to go through this. Okay. And then that will go through this hole here. Again, I need 3 hands for this. Oh well, let's do a bit of magic. And there it is. It's handy being a magician sometimes. Oh God, Pom-Pom, you destroyed the value of the box! Oh well. It's not like I was planning to sell this anyway. Look, he's not in there. Get out. Pom-Pom, get out. Pom-Pom, get out. Get out of the box. Get out. Get out of the box. Come on, get out of the box, get out. Oh, you're such a cute fat cat. That's bag 5 complete. What part is this? If I have to guess, I think that could be the chest piece where the arms and legs come through there, and I don't know. We'll see. Bag 6. Oh, now this is an interesting piece. I've never seen this shape before. 2 of them bolted together. Ah, that looks like a massive ball socket joint there for, I presume, the legs. This bit needs to be so precise that they've told you exactly how to lay it out. None of this angled interpretive stuff. This is how you do it. Don't do anything other than this. This is getting complicated. What? What am I supposed to do with this? How does this go in here? What? Okay, so that bit looks like it's done. Stop focusing on my thumb. There you go. So that looks like it's done. And now I've got to try and connect these into there. I need a bit of magic here. There you go. This all looks nice and secured in there now. Which translates to, let's see what happens. And then that knocks that bit there. I guess there's more. And that's bag 6 complete. Big chunky thing. Bit of rotation here. And you push this down to push this down. And that's the general body there. So I reckon it's probably something like this as the general body shape right now. But that is pretty cool. Bag 7. Clickety clack. It's 1 and 2. I've made a mistake. I was supposed to do this part here, but it wasn't fitting properly. And the reason why is because I used the wrong bit. Can you see the difference between this side and this side? Yeah, we're going to take this one apart. There we go. Fits much better now. Bag 7 done. Moving on to bag 8. Whew, this is getting technical now. This is interesting technique here. See if I can do this one-handed. It's like threading this into here and this one there. And like that. Precision is key at this moment. Yeah, that'll do. How am I going to do this? Oh, I know. Oh, it's not quite right. Still not quite right. Yay, finally got it right. We can move on. I tell you what, this tool right here has saved me more times this build than I'd like to admit. Now that is bag 8 completed. So we got this general shape here, and we've got the beginnings of a shell. Numero 9. And we got ourselves a little tummy tum-tum. Hello, tickle, 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 tickle. Ooh. And we also now have one fat tail. Work in progress. Outline of a shell. Very nice. Bag 10. Okay, I was doing so well, but I'm missing one significant piece, and I can't find it anywhere here. I have to backpedal a bit and see if I've misplaced it. Oh, there it is. Oh, silly Grax. Very nice. 11. Now what I need to do is slide these two white bits down these holes and connect these connecting bits to this connecting bit with this grey bit. Bah! Ta-da! Nice and solid leg joint. Chunky thigh, chunky thighs. Well, that's a pretty chunky leg. And if I understand this correctly, yep, we can now put it onto Bowser. So, here we go. Let's just... I'm going to do this. I guess it goes forward like this, and then... it's not going to work. Let's try, if I could just prop it up here. There we go. You get to see my lovely office. So, okay, I should be able just to pop it in like this without... here we go. Really, is that it? Is that it? Okay, so it's done. I'm not sure if it's exactly secured in place. What happens if I do this? We'll see if the other leg stabilizes Bowser. There's double time for 12 and 13. That's these two bits joined. That's his toes. It's a big chunky thigh. Yeah. Right, now to attach it to the body of Bowser. Let's try this set up again. If this is in shot, I think this is in shot right here, so I could just do a bit of that. Sort of clip it into place, but at a certain angle. Well, okay, here we go. Nice and solid, and if you lift up Bowser, try and find a good point to grab him. Lift him up. Yay! Yay! Ooh. Yeah! And there he is, looking good. Legs done. All we're going to do now is the arms, the head, and the back of the shell. 14. I've got my eye on you. He's got his eyes in now, and they look in opposite directions. They can't do 360, or they're kind of limited in motion. But you can still do stuff, well, like that. Well, that's one odd looking skull, I have to say, but we are now getting the shape of a head, which looks pretty cool. The eyes don't move yet. That's the first part of the fin. That's the general shape. And I'm quite looking forward to it. And I think you can move it around a little bit through this lever here and here. And these little things make this go up and down. which is pretty cool, I have to say. I got these spares here, oops, and I'm a little bit concerned about these two being spares because they're usually quite important bits, but I can't see how they could have fitted anywhere. But we'll wait and see if there's anything that I've forgotten. Check it out, bag 15. Ooh. Oh, I think I've made a big mistake. So this is the jaw. This is the jaw right here. And according to this guide, I need to put it inside this point here, and it should slot into the gap and be threaded with this bit here. Looking at the jaw here, let's see if I can focus on that bit there. One moment, please. Hang on. Struggling to focus. There we go. This bit is sticking out, and it's causing the jaw to not slip into place easily. So I'm worried that I'm going to have to try and pop this out, this little circular bit, and try and re-thread it back in. But it's all threaded inside the head. Wish me luck. Okay, I managed to fix it. So, as you can see here, it's now been flipped over, this little pointy bit, and it's now flat. What I've had to do was get a pointy type tool of some kind. I'm using the end of this paintbrush. You could use a pencil, I suppose. Then I needed to, it's kind of hard to show here, but push out that particular grey bit. I don't know what the name of it. Push it out, which is relatively easy to do once you get the right angle. Okay, so now that's been pushed out a bit, I'm getting a pair of tweezers. Well, actually I could use my fingers to pull it out with some ease. You know what, I'm just going to use my fingers and my nail to pull it out like that. So that's the bit that's been inserted wrong. And then, now I need the pair of tweezers to grab a hold of it, to then thread it back into the hole, into the right place. So I'll just do that off camera, one moment please. And there it is, put inside, and that was so much fiddlier than the first one to get in. But you can see now that it's in the wrong hole. Dang it! Oh my god, I'm even a bigger idiot. Look at that. So, it wants you to thread it into the hole, but they want you to thread it inside the black hole. Not the grey hole, the black hole. I've just got to put it all back together. Okay, so now I've put the grey bits back in the right hole. It's really easy to do. So now we can get the Bowser jaw and stick it inside here. Blah, 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 etc., etc. One moment, please. And there it is, nice and locked into place. There's the jaw on one side and the other, and his mouth opens just like that. And I wasted so much time fiddling with the wrong bits. And the question here is, who is at fault for this design? It was me. I am in the wrong. I didn't read the instructions properly. But look at that head. Look at this lovely head right here. Doesn't that look cool? Yes, it does. And it only took me this much time to actually do that bit. Oh well. Here we go. 16. Bag 16 done, and we've got ourselves a lovely collar for Bowser right here, which is on a kind of a hinge thing. Well, not a hinge, it's like on a connecting section, which allows us to go up and down for flexibility, which is very nice. And we've also got the top end of Bowser's shell to complete the shape. And now I think from 17 for a bag or two, we'll get to fill up this Bowser shell section. Looking forward to that. It's shell time, number 17. And this is the first of 3 slotted and locked into place. Same again. Part 2 of 3. 1 more to go. 19. There we go. Like a glove. There it is, the complete shell. And it's looking pretty solid all the way around, but flexible enough to move. King Bowser. Looking very nice there. Oops. And there we go. So now, 3 bags remaining. Presumably his 2 arms. Coming up to the last stretch is bag 20. Shoulders in place. Shoulders 1. Shoulders 2. Ready for the arms. Bag 21. Okay. Clips into here. Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Looking good. Just missing the hands. The final bag. It's a unique piece. It's one solid, massive Lego, which is like a spitball. Or is it a fireball? No, it's spit. Alright, this is a bit tricky to do with one hand, I will admit. I was trying to be cool then. Doesn't work. There is the handy Bowser right here. Hello, how do you do? Right, and this is one last bit here. Which, looking at this, looks like all you need to do is put it in, it spits out. Don't get it in the eye. So let's just give it a try now. Let's see if I can fit this in this gob. It seems to slot in here. Go there, and there you go. And I guess it's just pull it back here. Yeah, nice. And that, I'm saying, is finished. Stop the clock. Although I do have one question for this. I thought that the eyes were supposed to move when you move their head. Like, how are you supposed to rotate these eyeballs right here? Let me check that. Okay, so I had a quick search online and it looks like you can't automatically move these eyes. You have to manually twist and line them up in the way you want them to be, which isn't a big problem. It's a really small minor point considering the overall look, and you can make him very expressive. Oh no, have I? Oh no, did I remember to pay my water bill? Or something like, listen, I've already given you a big tip. Where is my cheese sticks? So yeah, all in all, I thought I might have missed something, but it looks like I didn't miss anything. The eyes do rotate with your fingers. So now that I've got Bowser completed right here, with all his main bits resolved, I'm going to put him in a better position and we'll have my final thoughts. One moment, please. And here he is, the mighty Bowser, at a different angle, and I wanted to give you a full scale look of this great kit in the flesh. And it is a very nice articulate little thing. Hands all move and click into place. The eyebrows are nice and expressive. Ooh. One minor point is that the eyes, they do not rotate in any special way. You have to move them with your finger. So I thought that you could move the head and then the eyes would move itself, but that's not the case. But it still looks great. You can easily pose them to have a real range of emotions going on here. And as I've hinted at before, these little pushing block bits allow for the head to move either left or right, and these little latches here allow you to push the head up to shoot out his fireball. Let's see if I can get a shot from here, like so. And now I've lost the fireball somewhere. These pillars are very loose to be able to knock them off to get the actual power up block on the left side, and nothing on the right side. That's okay. Another minor problem with this design of the platform is that if you're not careful, the Bowser could fall over and break its leg on this platform. You have to kind of position it in the right manner and not necessarily tip it over once it's on the platform. But once it's off the platform, you can pretty much hold it and shake it around like that, and it's not likely to fall apart anytime soon. This is very much a solid toy, which I do appreciate solid toys in a Lego range. I think he looks brilliant. I really like how expressive he is. The platform's a bit of a so-so kind of thing, but everything else is great. Right now, this lovely little creature comes in at £230 regular retail price, but I've seen frequently it gets knocked down to about £180. In my case, we were very lucky because one time it was dropped down all the way to £130. So it is possible, if you're patient, to grab the mighty Bowser for a great price. But if you were to pay for this full price, all in all, it would be quite a nice experience. $230 might be a bit much. Sub 200, sure. 150, absolute still worth getting at this point. The Mighty Bowser is an interesting little puppet case right here, which allows you to move around and play with him like a toy. But the main advantage is that he is a great display piece, and he will go wonderful alongside any potential Mario collection items, whether it's being with the individual Mario characters or side by side the original Bowser Castle or the Peach Castle. Either side, both sides, it would be a great visual display companion for your Lego Mario collection. Interesting thing about the base is this little block right here, which allows you to play with your Bowser with the other Super Mario kit, because this is a toy at the end of the day. This is a grippy toy. Actually worth noting is he's quite heavy as an entire kit. This sort of bit of plastic, I would say, weighs about 3 kilos. So yeah, something like that. Heavier than I thought it was going to be, but it's a really solid bit of plastic, and the detail is great, including this little tail right here. And when you lift him up, the legs go together in a kind of jumping fashion right here. Great bit of design here. And here you get a shot of the trio, Mario, Luigi and Peach, looking very, very dead, but let's see if we can bring them to life. One thing that's worth noting is that because this kit is actually quite new, I had to update each of these characters, Mario, Luigi and Peach. I tried connecting it to my Samsung phone, and my Samsung phone right now is the latest premium phone, and it still struggled with the Bluetooth connectivity, and I don't know whose fault it is. Is it Mario's fault? Is it Nintendo's fault? Is it Lego's fault with a Bluetooth connection? Or is it Samsung's fault with a Bluetooth connection? Other Bluetooth connecting devices I believe works fine. In fact, I had to use a different Android device to get them updated. That's something for you to keep in mind if you have a Samsung phone. You might have Bluetooth problems with your Mario kit. Doesn't really matter at this point. Let's see what we can do. What happens when you click on this? Oh wow, that's cool. What happens if I put him on it as well? Oh no, it's so noisy. Alright, so I got this. What do? So if I jump on his head, nothing. Nothing. Oh. Okay, so there's... How do I do this? This is interesting. So if I do this... Ah, so okay, so you got to do this multiple times, I guess. What happens if I just take this off and pull this out? Was there anything special about that? Oh. Ah. That's right, Peaches, #1. You don't need no Mario to save you. The mighty Bowser's been defeated by Peach. Come on, brothers. Keep up. Of course, now we've got the problem of they won't shut up because I've activated them at the same time. Okay, well, let me just put this back. Okay, that's interesting. So one character has to take out the Bowser 2 times before we can do all this. But that's neat. Well, that's interesting. You can't do it on his chest or his nose. It has to be somewhere that has a bright colour. Yeah, right. Luigi #1, as if. But that's essentially how your Lego Mario sets and your Lego Mario characters can interact with the Mighty Bowser. The Mighty Bowser took me just over 6.5 hours to build the kit. And I did this over a series of days. In my case, what I did was I grabbed a couple of bags a day, a few bags, between 1 and 3 bags a day, and just built them and then waited for the next day to do it. It was a very pleasant building experience overall. I did make 1 or 2 mistakes during the building process, my fault. Really, not the kit's fault at all. But overall, it was all pretty simple to put together. And overall, it was a nice experience to do over a series of days. I couldn't have done this all in one sitting. I mean, not just because it would have taken me 1 day pretty much to build it in one go, but I imagine the experience building it is wearing you out. It would have a great sense of fatigue and would make the final build less enjoyable. So I would definitely recommend a slow pace build over a series of days, and you'll end up with this great little kit. And I'm still really liking this kit after a few days. It's been sitting around for a bit, and I like the way it looks. I like just playing with his eyes and its mouth and articulating it, holding it in my hand like a toy. Just playing it in your hand, it looks great. It's easily one of the nicest looking Lego Mario kits available in the Lego Mario series. It just looks great, and I really enjoy having it. So, in conclusion, would I recommend you buy the Mighty Bowser? Yes, I would recommend highly that you get the Mighty Bowser. If you can get it below £200, I think you'd be happy with that price. Sub 150, you'd be laughing. There's more than the Mighty Bowser here. But even at full price, it would be a great gift to give someone who's very much into Lego. And I think they'd be very happy with this additional character in their collection. What do you think, Bowser? Yes. See, even he agrees that you should buy him. That pretty much brings the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this informative, entertaining, and pleasing to your eyes and ears. And I'll see you all next time.